This much rain and falling for this long is pretty unusual for January. Water management crews were keeping a really close eye on the levels at some water storage systems.
They allowed our Sarah Maki into their control center today to tell you how you can make a difference. Hi, Sarah.
Yeah, hi guys. The Metropolitan Water Reclamation District, they told us that they have put out an overflow action alert asking people to limit the amount of water that you are using in your home. They say that those alert numbers, they're going up from year to year, something they attribute to climate change and to the number that is rising of severe rain actions.
Take a look at the way some Chicago drivers had to navigate flooded streets on the north side after nonstop raining overnight. Rain pooling in the streets of Rogers Park and West Ridge. But on the expressways, a major slowdown. We found cars creeping through high water on the Eisenhower and on the Stevenson.
Is this room staffed 24/7?
Mm-hmm. The Water Reclamation District allowing us inside their control room to tell us how they prepared for this moment.
Do we have space in our reservoirs? Do we have space in our tunnels? Is water reclamation ready for this extreme rain event?
Looking at the numbers, President Carrie Steele says they're in good shape, taking extra precautions because the ground is so frozen in this rare January deluge that it can't absorb as much precipitation as it would in warmer times of the year.
Now that water's just rolling right off into the sewer lines. So we don't have that extra natural storage capacity that we've had in the past.
As they tried to keep the water moving on the wettest day over 6 months ago, they are now asking for your help.
We need you to use less water at home. Don't run a dishwasher. Don't wash clothes and take a short shower. That would help us a lot at the MWRD.
Though some commuters will likely see water still pooling on their drives home.
All right, they tell us too that overflow action alert, that does not end when the rain stops overhead. They expect that they will have that in place for at least another 2 days. If you want to know more about the alerts or when this one will end, you can sign up for notifications on their website. But from Montrose Harbor, Sarah Maki, CBS News Chicago.
Great information. Thank you, Sarah. In Will County, officials are making sure the Kankakee River keeps flowing. This photo shows how they used warm water from the Dresden nuclear plant to create an open channel cutting through the ice. During freezing temperatures, the ice on the Kankakee River will jam up the flow and flood the nearby town of Wilmington. Here's a video of when that happened last year. Remember those visuals? The water crews there dump the water in that ultimately cools the nuclear plant. They put that into the river to help melt all that ice.
A $10,000 cash reward is being offered to help solve a murder from just more than 2 years ago. On December 2nd, 2022, 29-year-old Xavier Lofton was shot and killed while riding in a car on the city's west side. It happened on Cicero Avenue near Jackson just after 11 p.m. Police say gunshots were fired from a beige SUV. If you have any information that can help detectives crack this case, contact Cook County Crime Stoppers or Chicago Police. Right now, President Trump is on his way to his Florida home and Mar-a-Lago.
But earlier today, the president addressed his administration's plan to enact some steep tariffs on imports from Mexico, Canada, and China. Those tariffs set to go into effect tomorrow.
A lot of fentanyl comes through Canada, and China makes the fentanyl. China makes the fentanyl, gives it to Mexico, puts it through Canada, puts it through different places, mostly Mexico, but also a lot through Canada. And so all three haven't treated us very well.
Now, in response to that tariff announcement, Mexico's Secretary of the Economy warned that U.S. consumers will face higher prices on products that could include cars, car parts, as well as avocados. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has threatened retaliatory tariffs on U.S. orange juice and steel.